earlier said, I'm an advocate for basic education, school in general, you know, um, because I believe that the school you attend does not define a child's intelligence. Reason being, there are several schools that are not as bright and intelligent as those in the public schools. So parents don't feel ashamed, don't feel shy sending your children to school. Don't feel reluctant. Encourage your children. Are you aware of how many public school students surpass those in private schools in terms of intelligence? Let me not start comparing, but with time, we get to see all of these things. See, you can't even compare the first classes in some public universities and those in private schools. They speaking of English, Baba, yeah, people. See, for my set, my set, I have first class students in my own set. These guys, their brain is like this. There are thousands of students who use their father's money to buy first class. You don't be using those things. Though. What I'm saying is, don't ever be shy to send your children to public schools. Just focus on their basic education. Focus on basic education. If you cannot afford learning to send your children to school, don't push them to the streets. Don't give them bread to hawk white and meat in class. Don't give them granite to hawk. Send them to public schools. When they come back home, sit with them. Discuss what they have learned. When you give a child a spelling on a daily basis, in 1 year the child gets to know over 300 spellings. There are some children who their brain is so sharp, God has given them. So why are we depriving our children from basic education, from achieving education? So I'm saying, you are educated, you educated your money now. Then that's wrong. Even the rich will still want to have the greed. You know the reason why? To go and learn handwork job, there are two forms of education. You have a formal, we have the informal, we have the non-formal. And with time I'm going to break all this, I'm going to transfer all of the things to you guys. So don't ever neglect what we call education, because education is paramount. It's paramount to everything you do. What's education? Just knowledge. Now we talk about knowledge. We talk about education. Education is knowledge. What you know is education. But don't miss basic education. It is the role of EPLEDF to enlighten parents on basic education, because we see education as a paramount tool for the improvement and for the engagement for the future of our children. If you want them to miss anything, don't make them miss education, basic education. Please, for those parents who have millions to send their children to private school, congratulations. Still, focus on their class work when they get home. And for those parents who cannot afford the millions to send their children to private schools, please, focus on their class activities. See, if a teacher gives your children works to do, when they get home, let it get done. The school you go does not determine the child intelligence. It only determines the number of information they received. And that was why I said the public school students, they are lagging behind. Reason being, the leaders are not solely focusing in the education of these children.